Hello and thank you everyone once again for tuning in to my coverage of the 2020 New Japan Cup. I am the natural Chris Black of the Saturday Night Slamcaster podcast and independent professional wrestler since 2002. Today I'm going to cover what all happened during night 6 of the New Japan Cup tournament, the conclusion of the second round matches. Let's start out with the first match. We have Yoshihashi versus Bushi, which is a first time singles match between these two. So why does Yoshi look like an elf to me? But anyway, Bushi decides to attack Yoshi during the intros, taking control right away, but Yoshihashi is no slouch because he returns fire, trading chops. Now Yoshi takes control, but when he charges Bushi, Bushi gives him a boot from the corner, and Yoshi kind of hyperextends his right knee. It's pretty obvious that he's hurt, but he's able to power through the match. Bushi gains control of the match as Yoshi gingerly tries to keep up, and eventually is able to slow down Bushi's attack. Bushi decides to deliver a brutal hanging spike DDT on the apron. This move, man, is devastating. He's pulled this move off several times so far in the tournament. Bushi comes off the top rope for an MX, but catches a lariat instead. Yoshi is able to cinch in the butterfly lock, but Bushi gets to the rope and to break the hold. Yoshi and Bushi reverse each other until Yoshi hits the karma for the pin and the win in 10 minutes and 22 seconds. Ooh, I feel for Hashi because that knee looks like it's in bad shape. In the second match, we have Sho of Roppongi 3K versus Sanada. Sanada is one of my favorites and is actually my favorite to win the whole damn tournament. Starts out with them exchanging holds, trying to stay on top of each other. They try a test of strength. There's a test of strength spot. Sho capitalizes with his speed, putting Sanada on the defense. Sho goes on the attack on Sanada's left arm, even using the ring post to stretch it. Sho turned his back to Sanada, big mistake, and caught a drop kick to the leg. Now Sanada's attack is on the attack using the barricades against the leg of Sho. Back in the ring, he continues to work over Sho's leg. Trying to go toe-to-toe with Sanada is not easy, but Sho uses his speed again to gain control. He's able to work over the arm and attempts another cross arm breaker, but Sanada reaches the ropes. Sanada goes back after the leg and takes Sho down. Sho retaliates with two brutal Germans, and on his attempt for the third, switches to the cross arm breaker again. Sanada is able to power him up and slams him to the ground to break the hold. Sho wants to trade blows with Sanada and actually gets the upper hand. He's able to hit a power bomb to the double knees in a feat of pure strength. Locks him in to deliver the shock arrow, but Sanada gets out. They trade holds, trying to outmaneuver each other into a submission. Sanada attempting the skull end, Sho trying to put on a double wrist lock. Sanada locks in the skull end after a second rope moonsault and takes him to the ground for the tap out submission in 14 minutes 43 seconds. This is an absolutely great wrestling match with lots of counters and reversals. You have them picking apart their opponent's body parts, picking a body part and working over it. Again, this is my type of wrestling that I enjoy watching. Sanada moves on to the semifinals. Third match, we have a six-man tag. You have Yota Tsuji, Toru Yano, and Tomohiro Ishii versus Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito. Since he gained a victory over Yano, Takahashi doesn't seem so nervous this time. Naito, the first double champ, is finally getting in the ring for some tag action before taking on the winner of the New Japan Cup. This match is a preview to the match between Ishii and Takahashi, which is going to happen in the semifinals. Yano, again, in all of his comedy, takes some hand sanitizer spray and sprays the ref hands before he gets checked. Naito even asks for some sanitizer himself, and Yano obliges and sprays Naito's hands. Takahashi calls out Ishii to start the match, but instead Yano wants to challenge and tags Takagi in. Tsuji gets to mix it up with Takaki. They begin to trade blows, and actually takes Tagaki down with a hard shoulder tackle. Tagaki doesn't take long before he gains control, tagging in Naito. Tsuji takes the punishment as Los Ingonables de Japón gets in quick tags before working him over. Takahashi seems to be more focused on attacking Ishii as much as possible. Tsuji does manage to land a drop kick on Naito and tags in Ishii. Takahashi also gets the tag. These two trade blows and shoulder tackles, with Ishii gaining the upper hand. Takahashi matches his aggression and stands toe-to-toe with the man he's facing next in the semifinals. Tsuji gets back into the ring and works over Takahashi using his strength and speed. Tsuji locks him into an interesting submission before LIJ breaks it up. Takahashi applies a Boston Crab to the young lion, and Tsuji has no choice but to submit. Ishii and Takahashi at the end talk trash, adding to the anticipation for their next upcoming match. Alright, match number 4. Probably my match of the night. Kota Ibushi versus Taichi. Taichi does not come out alone. He has Zack Sabre Jr. in his corner. Tanahashi does join Ibushi for the match, trying to make sure that there's no shenanigans. Taichi wants to offer a handshake, but Ibushi is not having any of that, but is distracted by Zack Sabre Jr. as he steps on the apron and is attacked by Taichi. The ref has not started the match yet, but there's a lot of fighting on the outside. Eventually the ref says fuck it and just starts to count, so he must have started the match at some point, but I didn't hear the bell. Taichi is in control, takes the match back into the ring, choking and working over the neck of Kota Ibushi. Zack Sabre Jr. on the outside lights up Ibushi with some European uppercuts until Tanahashi intervenes. Ibushi starts to mount some offense, trying to shake off the earlier attacks. These two men, surprisingly, have only met each other one other time in singles competition back in 2009, with Ibushi coming out on top as the victor. Taichi has some very lethal kicks and can change the direction of the match. Both men trade kicks to the legs, trying to see who will give in first, and Taichi then switched to kicks to the chest. Surprisingly, he's the first to go down, as Ibushi is taunting him to get back up. These two men are absolutely beating the hell out of each other. The match begins to pick up as Ibushi nails a last ride powerbomb on not on Zack Sabre Jr., on Taichi. Zack Sabre Jr. distracts the ref. Taichi gives a low blow to Ibushi and puts him in a Gedo clutch for a close 2 count. Ibushi goes in for the kill with a high knee and attempts a Kamagoye, but Taichi is able to avoid it, puts him in a bastard driver, but only gets a 2 count. That move looked like it is very painful. Taichi is not going down easily. The ref is taken out and Zack Sabre Jr. comes in. Tanahashi clears the ring, only for Taichi to hit Ibushi with the iron glove. Taichi nails the Black Mephisto for the win in 18 minutes and 8 seconds. Taichi poses with both tag titles, having beaten both Ibushi and Tanahashi in a tournament. Again, I do look forward to the eventual tag team match between Taichi, Zack Sabre Jr. against Tanahashi and Ibushi for the IWGP Tag Team Championships somewhere down the line in the future. Alright, in the main event, you have Hiroku Goto versus Evil. The match starts right away on the outside, Evil being the aggressor, but Goto launches Evil into the barricade, and damn, it looked devastating. Evil wants to continue outside the ring, Goto wants to get into the ring. So back into the ring, Goto beats on Evil, and Evil lands a stiff clothesline to the outside, exactly where he wants to be. Now Goto is launched into the barricade, leaving them to have to beat the count to get back in. Evil and Goto go back and forth, brutalizing each other with chops, kicks, and slams, trying to get the upper hand. This match turns into a bit of a slugfest as they're trying to beat each other down enough to score a victory. Evil lands a Darkness Falls for a close 2 count, goes in for Everything is Evil, but then there's a series of reversals before Goto hits a DVD for a close 2 count. Evil throws Goto into the corner, squashing the referee. Evil hits a low blow undetected as the ref counts to 2 and then delivers Everything is Evil for the 3 count in 18 minutes, 25 seconds. I'm not taking any credit away from Goto of Evil, but I have no idea why they didn't put Tai Chi and Kota Ibushi in the main event instead of this match. But I'm not the booker, so I don't pick which match goes on last. Another good night of New Japan action. Absolutely, again, cannot wait for these semi-final matches. They do a really good job building to the matches, unlike some other companies. I'm not going to say who. I'll leave that to the Saturday Night Slamcasters to talk about. But thank you again, once again, for tuning in. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button before you leave. That way others are notified and you are notified when new videos are posted. As always, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at The Natural Chris Black and on Twitter at @the_natural_CB. If you want to know what the Saturday Night Slamcasters thoughts are on the world of professional wrestling, you can always check out our podcasts, available every second and fourth Saturday of the month. You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms. Follow us on Facebook at Slamcasters. Also, give our YouTube channel a like and a subscribe as well. The Saturday Night Slamcasters YouTube channel, we post reviews of such documentaries as Dark Side of the Ring, the Ruthless Aggression series. We'll be talking about the Undertaker: The Last Ride documentary in the near future. Currently, we have released the last episode of Dark Side of the Ring, episode 4, which covers the Brawl for All. Absolutely great episode if you want to go check that out. And as always, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you next time with the semi-final round of the New Japan Cup tournament. Take care, everybody. Come get slammed.